Hello. Long time no see, everybody. How are we? I thought I would pop on and do a little catch up with a cuppa today. I've actually got a coffee this morning because I've not been very well. If you follow over on Instagram or if you're in my Discord for Twitch and stuff, you'll know that the last week has been pretty horrendous. I got taken to A&E on Tuesday with like this weird swelling that happened. What was it? What did it even happen for? I can't remember. Oh yes, so I had a. It's been such a drama. I completely forgot why it all happened. So I had an infected wisdom tooth, and now my wisdom teeth move around a lot, and sort of every other month or so, it might get a little bit achy for a couple of days. But this was different. It was so painful. I couldn't open my mouth. It was shooting pains and aching all up my face and my jaw. So I had to get an emergency doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, and head over there. She took one look and was like, "Yeah, it's infected. Take these antibiotics." So I was like, okay. But also at exactly the same time, that night, the night before, I'd started getting this sort of like weird swelling on my hand, and my hand sort of swelled up, absolutely huge. And there was a rash that was sort of crawling up my arm. So I had to go to the emergency doctors as well as the dentist and be like, I've got a wisdom tooth infection, but I've also got this, and I don't know what this is. And they said it was cellulitis, which can be caused from like it's just like a skin infection basically. And I'd had a blood test last week, and they said that it could have been from the needle site of the blood test, and it had got infected, even though it didn't look like there was anything wrong with it. It was completely healed. They were like, yeah, something's probably snuck in just before it closed up, and it's caused this cellulitis infection. So here's some other antibiotics. So I was on started two lots of antibiotics that day, and they were both aware of the antibiotics I was on from the other one, and they said they'll be fine to take together, they shouldn't clash, you'll be absolutely fine. Anyway, I feel like this is going on to a long story. This wasn't the point of the video. I was just gonna give you an update, but I suppose this is an update of what's been going on because my life has just been very ill the last week. Anyway, about 7 p.m. that night, my face started to swell up. So I'd already got like a swollen hand, a swollen jaw there with my wisdom tooth pain. I was like in an absolute state. But my bottom lip started to like swell up like really, really weird, and had like this sort of hard lump in it. And I said to Chris, I was like, does my lip look swollen to you? And he was like, yeah, a little bit, but not really a lot. Don't worry about it. I was like, okay. He made dinner while I was just watching TV. And then he came in like half an hour later and he was like, yeah, it's definitely swollen now. And it just basically started to grow and grow and grow. And then it started to go around up to the top. And oh my God, I'll try and put a picture in here of what I look like at the end of it. My face just swelled up like bonkers, and we were like, think I'm having a reaction to one of these antibiotics. But because I was taking two, we didn't know which one it was. Had a little bit of Googling and had a look in the leaflets of the antibiotics, and it said if you've got any facial swelling, you need to like see a doctor now. So I phoned 111 and they were like, yeah, you need to go to A&E instantly. So we were in such a panic, drove to A&E about 11 o'clock maybe at night, got there about 11:30. Chris couldn't come in because of COVID protocols, so he was like, right, I'll wait in the car, because I went up to reception. She was like, yeah, this is quite an emergent case, so we'll put you as a priority because this is quite dangerous. Because obviously I was having a reaction to the antibiotics and everything was swelling up, and if it started to close my throat up, I'd have been in serious trouble. So they were like, yeah, got you as a priority. It should be about 45 minutes. Okay, so Chris was like, no problem, I'll wait in the car. Long story short, 9 hours later, 9 hours overnight, so literally like at 8 o'clock in the morning. Honestly, when I think about God bless our NHS, I love our NHS, but something went wrong in the communication there. And yeah, I was there for 9 hours, but we kept getting told, you're next, you'll be seen next. Don't worry, you're a priority, you'll be seen next. So Chris didn't go home. So Chris had to sleep in the car park overnight in freezing temperatures in the hospital. What a trooper. I mean, honestly, that man, can we just? Yeah, so he had to sleep in the car. I didn't get any sleep because obviously I was like awake on a ward. They came and they gave me some steroids, sort of maybe about 5 o'clock in the morning. And I think the protocol was to give me those and see whether it does anything. But to be honest, sorry, that's a vitamin C serum. Eat to skin. Nearly finished with it. It's quite good. I like it. Apparently it's good to have a vitamin C boost in the morning for your skin, so just following advice. Yeah, obviously they were meant to give me that and then sort of monitor me over the next 2 hours and see whether it did anything, but nobody told me that. I just got given drugs and got told you'll be seen next, you'll be seen next. Because again, if we'd have known it was going to take that long, Chris could have gone home and had some sleep. So that was the frustrating part. I think it was the lack of communication that was really frustrating. Anyway, finally got seen by a doctor. They were just as baffled as we were as to whether they were related or what was going on. But it turns out one of the antibiotics I'd originally been put on was penicillin based, and I have an allergy, a mild allergy to penicillin, which I didn't know about until my face swelled up. So yeah, they had to take me off those and put me on some new ones. And yeah, the frustrating thing was as soon as I saw the doctor, it was literally just like a 15-minute thing. And he was just like, yeah, this is the problem. We're going to put you on these instead. Phone us if it happens again and you're having trouble breathing. See you later. 9 hours. So yeah, that was a bit of a drama, to be honest. And I felt horrendous. We both did when we got back. So it kind of knocked me out for a day or two, just having the no sleep thing. And obviously fighting off 2 infections at once. And then these antibiotics have just been horrendous. I'm sorry, I'm not chatting away. I'm so out of practice. Temple Spa, Be Settled Moisturiser, Settling Moisturiser. Quite nice. I got it, like my friend bought it me for my birthday, I think. And then this is the Kiehl's Under Eye Cream. I feel like I need all the help I can get right now. Because, yeah, today is the last day of my antibiotics. So I'm very happy about that. Because it's been a journey. They have been making me so sick. I think it's the ones for my wisdom teeth. Metronidazole or something. Everyone said that they are a beast of a drug. And they were correct. I've just been feeling horrendous. So I've had a week off work, which is very unlike me. And obviously when you're self-employed, it's quite stressful because I nearly lost a job. Luckily, they managed to push it back a week and I'm going to shoot for that today. So that's a big relief because it's horrible when you're poorly, but if you got sick pay, you know, you can just kind of focus on healing. But when you know that you're going to lose a lot of money for being ill that you can't help, oh, woof, it's stressful. But yeah, that's that. So that's been my last week. How's your last week been? But apart from that, life is actually really flipping good. We're just plodding along with the wedding planning. It's coming along so nicely. I cannot believe we are getting married in less than 3 months. It's bonkers, but it's very exciting. I'm going to try and edit this video as little as possible. So if I waffle, I'll waffle. But you'll just be happy to see my face, won't you? Thank you for all of your messages, by the way. I've had a few of you message me on Instagram saying, oh, I missed your vlogs and stuff. But I think that the break is doing me good. I've noticed, actually, that quite a few of the OG creators are starting to take a little bit of a step back and having a break from just content on YouTube. Because quite frankly, YouTube doesn't really help us out. Instagram is the same. And it makes it quite difficult to keep the love for it, I think. And if you're not enjoying it and it's not making you any money for the business, sometimes you have to start letting things go. So I've seen a few people do that actually recently. Rosie's got rid of her YouTube channel, and I noticed that Fleur de Force as well, proper OG, has taken an indefinite leave from YouTube to work on her brand. So yeah, it's an interesting one really, but I just kind of felt like I wanted to check in with you all, and I've been looking forward to doing that. I was obviously going to do this last week, but That didn't happen. So yeah, it's been nice to be excited to film something, even though it's just like a little chatty catch up, you know what I mean? So yeah, thank you for missing me. But also thank you to everybody who obviously follows over on Instagram, so you see my face every day anyway. And for those of you who've come on over to Twitch and you started to chat to me in the Twitch streams, that's so nice. It's really lovely because I'm still absolutely loving it. It's just so fun. And it's really nice to have that lust for creation back again, even though it doesn't really feel like I'm creating anything because it's a live stream, but I just love it. And it's so nice to be able to talk to you, and I keep saying this every time, but it's that sense of community, you know? It Cosmetics, light concealer, big fan. So yeah, thank you for coming over there and for joining those streams.
We're gonna have to sacrifice our back door.
Stop! I could have dropped my croissant!
Really? You don't watch films at all? What do you normally watch on TV, or do you not watch TV at all? Finally got it downloaded on my... Oh, excuse me! You, very naughty, got to wait! You've blown me socks off. Look, I'll show you, look. Look, this is you, this is what you've done. Oh, piss! You said piss. Alright, don't say piss.
But yeah, apart from that, life is getting back to normal. We're heading out a lot more, which is really fun. We've got lots of fun things planned. My hen do is in the works, which is exciting. We've got a few things booked already, and we're just waiting on a couple of last little bits to finalise it all. But that will be coming pretty soon because we're getting married pretty soon. Which is just so exciting. Honestly, time just flies by at the moment, doesn't it? Does anybody else find that? But it just feels like you blink and you lose months. It Cosmetics CC cream, still using it, nearly empty, but I have got a refill. I bought some when it was on sale the other day. I love this. I love it. I just love it. My skin loves it. I love it. Big fan. If you're looking for a new foundation, this one. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah, it feels like everything, we just blink. But we went to go see our wedding venue a few weeks ago. Have I told you this? I can't remember if I've told you this or not. But we went to go see our wedding venue, and it's just, oh, it's so perfect. It's beautiful. We love it. Oh, it's such a great find, and I will reveal all the details of it obviously after the wedding, but I feel like I'm going to have a lot of content to put out because I've learned a lot. Planning your own wedding, well, everybody says it's super, super stressful. I personally haven't found it overly stressful. The biggest thing was finding a venue to start off with. And then after that, we've had a few niggles with the caterers because they just haven't been very good at communicating, to be honest, but things are sorted now. We went for a tasting as well and picked our meals, which I'm pretty happy with. They're decent. It costs a lot of money to feed people, and we haven't got a big wedding, but woof. The prices that you can pay, oh my God. What's this one? Kevin O'Kwan, sculpting palette. I'm shooting some pictures today, so I thought I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna look really good. I'm going to at least try. So yeah, we've picked our food and we're happy with that, and we sent out all the invites, and everybody that we want there is coming, and it's so exciting. It is so, so exciting. And my wedding dress, oh my God, wedding dress is coming along really well. We've done like 4 different prototypes because we basically got a base pattern that we liked, and then we have basically just ripped it apart and started from scratch, to be honest, and just completely redesigned it. And yeah, it's been amazing. It's been so lovely to do it with Mom. Honestly, it's going to be such a fantastic memory to have. And I'm excited to see the final thing because we just keep refining it every time, and I think we've cracked the final shape. We just need to know what size we're going to be making because I haven't been very well, obviously, and I've lost a little bit of weight, so I need to figure out what size I am so we can lock it in and go for it. Because obviously we've got Christmas coming up, so I'll probably put those pounds back on, I'm hoping, with lots of cheese and wine. But yeah, it's so exciting. I can't wait. We've ordered all the fabric, we've ordered the lace. It's so pretty, and it's going to be so special because it's one of a kind. And my mum made it. Oh, it's just going to be the best. I'm going to put one stitch in. To be fair, I've been the project manager. Mum's like, you be the project manager, you do all the designing, you let me know what you want where, and I'll do, like, you know, all the hard work for it, because once you get the fabric, if you mess it up, you're stuffed. So it's kind of like a one-time thing, and I don't want to be messing that up. So yeah, oh, it's just wonderful. Oh, it's wonderful. It's so exciting. And Toby's got his kilt. He's gonna be wearing a kilt for the day, and we have bought him like a little tartan collar and a little tartan bow tie and lead, because we're hoping that he might bring the rings up the aisle for us. Oh, it's gonna be so cute, team. Honestly, I can't. I'm really just excited. It's gonna be such a fun and lovely day. It will be over in a blink of an eye, I'm sure. Which is why I'm not getting too stressed about the little details. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not what's important. The rest of your life is what's important. The marriage is what's important. But yeah, it's going to be such a fun party, and I'm really excited for it. Yeah, it's funny. Not that I ever thought I would have cold feet, but I'm a very anxious person, and I overthink everything, and I struggle to book train tickets in advance, because just what happens if this happens, or what happens if this happens, and I get quite stressed at things like that, and like even booking holidays and stuff. I get really nervous about big things, and also little things as well. So technically I have the personality to be prime worrier, shit, are we doing the right thing, like, is now the time, all of that kind of stuff. That is normally me. I haven't had one thought, not one. And it's funny because I was saying, Chris and I were talking about this the other day, and he was like, yeah, exactly the same. Like, it just feels, it's just right, you know, like when it's in your gut feeling. Do you know what I mean? And I'm so glad we didn't wait, because we could have planned this for ages. But to be honest, it's been quite good having a bit of a timeline, because you just get shit done. You just get it done because you have to. So yeah, it's been really fun planning it. I've actually really enjoyed it. We've still got, now we're just on like the little details, I suppose, and all the little niggly bits, like table decorations and all that kind of stuff, which I've got no idea. I might take some out of Dad's garden and be like, right, thanks Dad, these are our table decorations, just don't tell him. Go chopping up his prized bonsais or something. We could have those on the tables. Oh, they would be a really great centerpiece, wouldn't they? And that's quite a nice little touch, because Dad loves his bonsais, and he's had some of them for like longer than he's had me. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to write that down. Yeah, honestly, it's just been really good fun. I've loved it, and I'm excited, and I'm excited for my hen do, and I'm excited for just everything. Everything. Chris's stag do has been booked as well. I know what he's doing, and it's going to be a messy weekend, but he's going to have the best time. His friends have really pulled out the bag, and it's been so nice to see. So yeah, oh, it's all exciting. But that's pretty much about it. That's all I've got to share. Work-wise, I'm going with the flow. Anything that I find that's sort of inspiring me, I'll do something about it, whether that's a blog post, a video, an Instagram post, whatever. And we have got some nice collaborations coming up with some lovely brands, which is amazing. And also just anything that I can think of that answers a question. You know, if I think of something that would actually be quite useful for people, not just entertaining, I'm making content as I go in regards to that. And that seems to be working quite nicely. I don't feel as burnt out, like, this sounds like, oh, but I don't feel as burnt out creatively working this way, and it works a lot better. And I think that you feel it in the energy. Like, I've been really excited to talk to you today and just sort of like chat and fill you in, even though this video has been full of absolutely nothing. It's been just quite nice to catch up. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'm excited to getting back into streaming this week as well, because I really missed my Twitch streams last week, but I just was not up to it. So yeah, if you haven't come over to Twitch yet, you should definitely come on over. It's not all gaming. We do a lot of gaming, but we also do chats like this, but they're two-way, and you get to actually talk back to me like in text form. So it's just lovely. We do chats like this, we do nails, we do like, you know, chats on body confidence and period pants and all that kind of stuff. And then also we play some Sims, and we've started to play some scary games at the moment, which are quite funny, because I have a live heart rate monitor on, so and you can press sounds that make me jump. So if you want to talk to me, come on over. But yeah, it's really fun. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying having that excitement back for the work that I do, instead of just putting content out for the sake of putting content out and not enjoying it as much. Putting out less, but hopefully more meaningful content. It's kind of working, and I know you guys miss me, but it's the way it feels like it's going for me, and also for a lot of other people as well, like I said at the start, which is quite nice to know that it's not just me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it seems like it's a general consensus, because I've been doing this for 10 years and it's a lot, and I've given so much of myself in the past. Sorry, my throat's killing me still. I've given so much of myself in the past to the internet, and definitely lost myself in it along the way at times, and learned as I've gone along. And now this kind of healthy boundary is just where I'm feeling really comfortable, and it allows me to just enjoy it a lot more again, which is what we want, isn't it? Because you don't want to see somebody miserable just churning out content for the sake of it, you know. So hopefully the content that you are seeing, even though there's less of it, is actually quite useful or genuine. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going, because how long have I been talking? 23 minutes. Oh my God. Right, okay. This Millicano, is it the Millicano one? The powdery instant coffee, because we've run out of Nespresso tablets. It's actually decent. Like, it's nice. I'm a tea girl. You coffee or tea person? I'm a tea girl. But I've really been enjoying drinking this over the last couple of days. Oh my God, I've just realised. At the weekend, Mum came over to walk Toby for us, because we've both been out of commish for the week and he really needed a good run around. She came over with cream cakes from my favourite bakery, and I've got one left because I wasn't feeling very well yesterday, so I can eat that today. Cream slice. Oh my God, dream. Okay, anyway, I'm having my hair cut tomorrow. It's just, I don't know what to do with it for the wedding. I don't know whether to have it like sassy short. I don't know whether to have it a little bit longer. I think sassy short, because I just feel more comfortable that way. So I'm going to have it like cut sassy short tomorrow. And then it's got like 2 months to grow if I change my mind. But I don't know whether to go blonde or whether to go my natural colour into a balayage. I'm worried the blonde might wash me out. I don't know. It's all going to be very relaxed on the day. It's not going to be an updo or anything. It's just my normal style. I want to feel like me on my wedding day. Like a very dressed up, very special me, but I still want to feel like me. So we're not having anything crazy fancy with the updo. So I just need to make a decision really as to what I'm going to do, and I've got no idea. And then I've got to figure out how to change my name and whether I'm going to change my name and all of that thing. We've been just having a chat about that, and that's a whole other video. That's a whole other story, isn't it? Maybe we'll do one sat down together afterwards when we made a decision, because I don't know what to do. I really don't. It's an interesting one. I don't know, but listen, I'm alive. I'm here. I've survived from the hells of last week, which really did honestly knock me for six, because I never get ill, but woof, that one was horrible. I thought that just turned off then. Even my camera's telling me to shut up now. Yeah, I'm here. Everything's good. Life is really good at the moment. I think a lot of people think that if you go disappearing offline, your life's falling apart. And that could be the case, but it can also mean that things are just going really well and you're just happy. You know what I mean? And healthy. Well, healthy, not healthy. But you know, things are going well and people are just learning to put in boundaries, healthy boundaries. Yeah, so things are good. I'm good. I'm going to put some mascara on and I'm going to get cracking on with the rest of this work. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time for another catch up with a cuppa. Cheers! See, she's still got it.